Hi there, this is Christy, and I'm definitely over 40. I'm over 50, and I dare say I am over 60. I don't like that last category, but it is what it is. I'm just grateful to God to be alive. So um, there you go. Now, I just want to talk about what I'm doing and what is working. And I always think about the time when I was single and I had to create income. I just had to create income to live on. And I was doing substitute teaching, but I was really hating life because I didn't like the situation I was in. Because every night I'd go to sleep and I'd wake up and I'd have to either say yes or no to, it was like $76 net to go into a really difficult school district. And with the school shootings and all that that's been happening for the last few years, my grown kids really were just concerned for me. And I was concerned too, but I had to make a living. So, when I was going through the process of being single, I started looking online for all kinds of ideas of what to do. And I flitted from here to there and everywhere, but I found an ebook was my best bet. And I started writing, and I love to write. But the really amazing thing about the time we live in now is you don't even have to write your book yourself. There's a website that is free. You go in, you log in, and it's absolutely free. So if you're on a tight budget, you'll love it. And it will create an ebook for you. What is an ebook? An ebook is just a book that people can print out from online. That's all it is. And so the first one I wrote, I sold it to a guy. I'll never forget. I was asleep and my phone went to change when I woke up, and somebody in Singapore, of all places, Singapore, and I'm in the United States, had bought my book while I was sleeping. So I started laughing, and I probably danced around my living room too. I'm sure I did. And I was saying, thank you, God, for this blessing. It was a huge blessing in my life to make money from somebody I didn't know halfway across the world while I was sleeping. So I thought, well, all those commercials about make money in your pajamas. Okay, well, $37 later, that was me. And I was so thrilled. And I had spent a lot of money and a lot of time for that 37 ebook. And I don't think I may have sold one other one, but I moved quickly on to teaching what I was doing because even though I didn't enjoy being in the classroom anymore, I really enjoy teaching. And I consider it a gift from God to give me a gift that I enjoy teaching. So I thought, well, I can teach online. And that's what I've been doing for the last 10 years. But I started with a simple little book. And now, fast forward to now, whenever you're watching this, it's easier than ever before to get a book online. And you think, well, what am I going to write a book about? Well, if you like to, say you like to crochet, there's a huge community of people online who look for things about crocheting. And maybe it's a special, stitch that you do. My great aunt taught me or tried to teach us all when we were little how to crochet. And I did a very little amount, but just enough that I know that there are certain stitches that are fancy versus basic stitch. So you could actually sit down and, go into this free website and just type in, write and I don't think it does it by pages. You could just start with write 10,000 words about 10 steps to, or 10 different ways to crochet a baby blanket with 10 different stitches or whatever it is that you know more about than I do. Okay. Or you could sit down and just, it's called a prompt. because you're prompting this artificial intelligence, which is a computer, to write these words for you. And then it will just, within seconds, it's amazing. Within seconds, it'll just spit it out like paragraph after paragraph after paragraph after paragraph like that. And then if you go through it, and a lot of times I'll think, well, my goodness, it sounds like an encyclopedia. Nobody's going to want to buy that. You could say, you could tell the computer, the website, you could say, okay, that sounds good, but rewrite it in like you're talking to a grandmother, and it will instantly start rewriting it. And you're like, I mean, I'll just sit there and I'm just like amazed, absolutely amazed. And then, you know, once I look at it, I think, oh, I really like that, but I want to add this or that. People like emojis, and they like those little, you know, those little colorful smiley faces, umbrellas, bows, all of that kind of thing. And so I'll say, okay, rewrite, but add emojis, colorful emojis into every paragraph. And so boom, 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 there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. And then what is so remarkable is you can actually ask it, now create an image that matches this book, and it will. Okay. And then you have to sort of play with that, because sometimes it comes out wonky. Like it will misspell things on the cover. So sometimes I say without text or without words. But anyway, that's the way you can start. So it's absolutely an amazing time to be alive when a computer can write it for you. And you think, well, what if I want to insert my own voice? Absolutely, you can. So ask as you see it, you can copy and paste it. Then you can go to whatever you have on your computer. You know, with Mac, I have Pages, or you can do Google Docs, and Google Docs is free, or Word, whatever you have on your computer, or just go to Google Docs and you can copy, paste, and then go in there and just add, like, this is my favorite stitch. And you can add a picture. You can take a picture with your cell phone of yours, or say it's a baby blanket. And you can say, you know, take a picture, upload it to your computer, just send it to your email, and then just insert it into your document. Boom, download as a PDF. You have a book. You have a book. And it really is as easy as that. Okay. So I have a guide to tell you how to do this, and it's below this video. If you have any questions, reach out. Be happy to help you. Okay. God bless you. I hope you have a great day. And I hope it sparks your mind as to what you can do, because you have a special skill that nobody else does, or that people will pay, believe it or not. If there's an audience for it and you write the book, you can list it. Okay. I hope that helps. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, and by the way, I have made $10,000 from that ebook that I did, and I wrote it just like I'm telling you right now. And I'm so grateful for that. Okay. So I hope that helps. Talk to you soon. Just let me know if you have any questions. Okay. Bye now.